I'm hanging with the gentlemen of the Old School Classic Car Club in Atteridgeville, and we're gonna be finding out more about this club. So, Mr. President, please tell me when this club was founded.
This club was founded a year ago.
So it's fairly new.
It's fairly new, yes.
And how many members do you have by far?
We plus minus 20.
Okay. So what's the criteria for you to take in people to join this club?
The criteria is you should own a classic car, of which it should be a car that is older than 40 years old. Yes.
That's it.
You must dress well.
You must dress well.
I can see. I was gonna get to that. That it's not only about the cars, but also the fashion. I mean, guys, look at this. I feel underdressed. I feel like my producer didn't do me right. He should have told me I should be in my tutu skirt, looking fresh. So if I wanted to join this club as a lady, as female, is it possible?
As long as you have a classic car that is 40 years old,
yes,
you can.
Okay, guys, so let's say I join the club. What do we do as club members together? How do we hang? What do we do?
I think it's important to note that having a vintage car does not automatically give you a right to join us.
Ooh.
We have to screen you, because we do not want people that would put our club in a bad light. So it's not a free for all.
Okay, so take me through the screening tests.
You must not have a criminal record.
But what if I stole a packet of Smarties back in the day? What else? So no criminal record. What else?
You must dress very well.
Of course.
Yeah, you must dress. You have good manners. You must be married in a steady relationship.
You must be married.
Or be engaged.
Or be engaged.
Yeah,
so you must be in a committed relationship.
Yeah, because we're promoting family lifestyle.
Okay, so where do we chill? Where do we hang out?
It depends. We try by all means to visit each other. If there's no event, we visit each other maybe once a month.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it, guys. The criteria is not that bad.
We attend car shows as well.
You attend car shows,
yeah.
Right? Okay, so I see, clearly, it's not only about the vintage cars, but about the fashion. Please tell me more about the fashion of this club.
As you can see, I'm dressed in the 60s.
Yes.
So are the guys.
Yes.
I mean, you can't drive a classic car dressed in the 90s. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. I get
that. It doesn't make sense. So when you look at the shoes as well, these are brand names. And these are classic type shoes, So this is the style. This is a way of life.
It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
I got you. So these cars look very expensive. Do you guys use these cars like for your everyday lives, or is it just for special occasions like these?
No. These are not your everyday cars, We have your latest cars that we drive every day.
Oh yeah.
But these are more of your weekend cars.
And do you only dress up when you're driving the car? So do you have casual clothes for your like modern cars, and do you have like these kind of clothing for your vintage?
Of course. Like today, I mean, look at our mayor. He looks... he looks
dapper. That's what the youth says. He looks dapper.
Of course. So when you drive the car, you have to look the part.
Totally understood. So, Mr. Mayor, what is it about this era that makes you guys want to bring it back, like at this age and time?
Well, there was something about this era that discipline and self-respect was the order of the day.
It was.
I mean, look at the gents. Look at how they're dressed. Look at the suitcases. Look at the cars, the clean cars. People didn't have much back then. But one thing is, men took care of themselves and they took care of their ladies. So that is something that we want to relive and we want to reintroduce. And this is why it's not just about driving cars and looking fancy, but it's all about reaching out as well. So whenever we go out and we in a community, we want to reach out. And people want to know, but what is it about you guys?
Yeah.
And you want to say to them, it's more than just fancy cars and fancy clothes. It's about a lifestyle that you want to also have inculcated in everyday life. So the discipline as well. I mean, you don't drive this car anyhow, eh?
Of course.
So there's a whole lot of discipline in driving this car.
I can imagine. You can't just be driving it.
So there's a whole lot of discipline that goes into that. There's a whole lot of, you look at the detail of the shoes, the clothing and all of that. So it's that era where people used to take care and used to be more aware of who they are and who and what they represented. And that's something that I think the generation now is missing, and that's something that I think we want to bring back.
I love that you're trying to instill discipline and respect, because you're right, we do lack a lot of it since I was born in 1991. A lot of car clubs that we have profiled right here in Gasika culture are always giving back to the community. So what have you done, guys, as a club to give back to your community?
Well, we've gotten together, and as we represent the older people in the community, well, we're reminding them of way back and how good it used to be. So once in a while we'd go out, drive around in the hood and stop where old people would recognize these cars that would remind them from back in the days and how they had fun, but they appreciate seeing it in younger people like us. And everywhere we stop, old people are just crying everywhere and saying, my dad used to have that car and enjoyed this. And so it's giving back memories.
It's giving back memories.
The best thing we're giving back is memories. And once in a while we put people in the cars, let them ride around just to get the feel. And that's our giving back. And we're looking forward to doing more things, doing runs, contributions, charities, and kids are excited about this car, so we're ready to take it to them.
Well, it's been great hanging out with these gentlemen of the Old School Classic Car Club in Atteridgeville, and I must say that their passion and love for vintage cars is kind of rubbing off on me. I want to get myself a vintage car and join this club. It's been real from me to you. Thank you.